Alright, and we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak. Short Top Cat the Gamer. We're going to pick up right where we left off with everybody talking about going to this destination. I think it was this institution. So just jump right back in. Hope y'all are doing well. God. Sorry about that. Hold on one second. Yeah, headset already tripping. Alright, let's get this thing going. Alright. See, sure feels like I'm hearing the name Belize a lot lately. Belize? Oh, as in the city state? Correct. It's a giant port city in the Central East. It may not have much land, but through trade in the South Sea, its people amassed a great fortune, which they are investing all over the planet. I mean, on the continent, sorry. Shit. They're both our allies and our competitors. The Belize Investment Bank is owned by them. Fairy's face changed. She's just like, so you're trying to drag our asses into a Central Eastern turf war. Also, we can be your eyes and ears. Well, I guess they could be sending in their own spies, especially with state-level secrets up for grabs. In short, he wants to investigate a highly complex situation from a neutral standpoint and get to the bottom of what's happening there. Does that about sum it up? I'll give you an 85 for that answer. Looking for sad. She's just looking like, I don't know about this shit. In the event that Valise attempts to interfere, we would like you to act as a mediator. You got this all mapped up. Yeah, they like to have it mapped out from the beginning. Mediation is not one of our specialties, unfortunately, so I'm not certain if we are the best option for that. On the contrary, I think you're all our safest bet on that front. So should you take our request, you will stay in Basel for 3 days. I'm sure there will be other 4 SPGs you can juggle at the same time. We can't expect you to leave at once, but it would be best if you departed within the next few days. Wait. Alright, we'll give it some thought and then we'll get back. Can't make any promises. I understand. We won't be out of the options if you refuse. The CID never puts all his eggs in one basket. Regardless, everything we told you is strictly confidential. So I think a rather unexpected issue might work in our favor here. Okay. What is that? After that, Prince Shereen and Kincaid saw them back to their office. Once they arrived, they enjoyed dinner at Montmartre before gathering to discuss the Crown Prince's request. I mean, they're gonna do it, so I mean. Take it you ain't heard a thing about all of this from your own company. I'm naturally aware of a plan to make a Zypher standard available to the masses, but not about the problems in Basel. Hope I'm saying that right too. If A really is involved, I would have expected to have already been informed. Gotcha. Does sound like something that take us 3 days either way. But if we're looking into things at Vern and the Institute, we're gonna need to work mostly weekdays. But that would mean Agnes. Actually, the timing here is rather perfect. You see, wow, high school here sounds really fun. Trust a big school in the capital to bust out the fancy trips. Exactly. She always has some sort of trip, like some vacation part of this whole thing planned. Like, when the fuck is she gonna actually do school stuff? RMS is all about its students thinking for themselves. So something like this makes sense. Like, what? Bet you'll have reports to write for days about it too. Yes, actually, some of my friends who came here the other day are considering Basel too. I was interested in going myself, but I wasn't sure whether or not it was the best decision. But you would be leaving next Thursday for 3 days, so the timing matches up splendidly. Funny how that works out, huh? Game. It's almost as if Arusha wants this to happen. Oh, not that I think my personal circumstances should push us into taking this on, of course. Of course. But that goes both ways. You're a student first, so don't go forcing your decision to line up with the job. Exactly. Even if we do end up in the same general place, your studies might mean we won't even see each other. Well, I suppose that's true, but that still kind of hurts. Huh? That's rich coming from a guy who always decides where to go based on who will shove dessert down his throat. He's correct. Speaking of which, what are we going to find in Basel on that front? But see, the difference is Van is grown and Agnes is not. So, yeah. Excellent question. A baked tart called an Engadine? I'm gonna go with Engadine or Engadine. No, we'll go with Engadine. God, it's gonna be wrong, isn't it? It's probably the most famous. It's made of walnuts and honey nougat and has a simple but mellow taste that's just, of course. I suppose Van's right. I need to make up my own mind about what to do. Otherwise, my great grandfather would never, or dad for that matter. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you concern. Not at all. I don't think anyone could blame you for feeling conflicted here. But should we end up going to the same place, rest assured that I will do all I can to support you. She is way too perceptive. Thank you. But why? Oh God, there it goes. Well, looks like we're going. No way. Are we really shocked by this thing right now? Seriously? I'll speak to my friends at school tomorrow. But if you could work under the assumption we'll all be going and prepare accordingly. Got it. But don't forget that I'm a student first and foremost, right? I won't. I'll make this work so I can handle my obligations properly, both here and at school. We'll see, young lady. We shall see. Well, good night. Yeah, night. So I guess we'll be leaving next Thursday, same day as Armis. But Renee and the Prince just dumped this on us, so they can wait till tomorrow for an answer. Still, she's sure looking brighter than when I met her. With how much she's got weighing on her, I'm sure she's still got lot to work through. But I'll look out for her as best as I can, being her boss and all. Man, that sure was a day. Guess I'll go for a walk to wind down before bed. There's always some shit that gets up when we do this. Always some shit. Give me 1 second here. Just in case. Ow. Alright. So, what can we go to now? Did I give those? Oh, we got 3 new things now. God damn. We're close to getting hers done. A street musician. Come on, you know we got to find out who the fuck that is. So, good lord. Uh, yeah, we'll go ahead and do. Damn it. Yeah, I guess we'll do these three. We already have done some for fairy. Shoot, I'm trying to complete some of these, and I don't know who the hell this is. We'll start out with Yoon. All right, being rather interested in chess lately. I bet Victor's having an effect on her. Okay, so we'll start with Yoon, and then of course we'll go do the movie thing. I don't know. Yeah. All right. I hope you're ready, Van. I'm not gonna go easy on you. Someone's eager to learn. I'm impressed you want to try it. It's pretty tricky for a kid your age. That's okay. I watched Grandpa play before. It always looks fun. I used to know how to play chess. I don't remember shit right now. I really don't. It's been like years, bro. When I tell you it's been like, whoo, man, it's been well over 20 years since I played that game. Like, seriously. Alright, I figured he might have had something to do with it. I've seen him playing with his buddies before. Why not ask him to teach, oh shoot. Why not ask him to teach you instead of me? I'm sure he'd be really happy to do so. Don't worry about it. And I want to play with you, Van. Oh. Alright. If that's what you want, we can go around. With that, Van and Yoon started playing. Just the act of teaching Yoon how to move the pieces was a struggle in itself, let alone all the other rules and complexities in chess. She flickered pieces at his to knock him down one moment, and then she'd be trying to use already captured pieces of as her own. But Van's patience never wavered. He gently and slowly continued teaching Yoon and the rules behind chess in an easy to digest way. Did she beat his ass? Oh, is that how you're gonna play? Yep, my house, my rules. My mistake, Your Highness. Well, as long as she's having fun. Little by little, Yoon finally began to grasp the rules. Her tendency to make a move, guided just by intuition, made her very unpredictable. Interesting. Your turn, Yoons. Who's next? Haven't been playing for long, but her instincts are real sharp already. No hesitation when making a play either. Well, I guess she's still a kid. She's good at catching me off guard. I know, how about this? Take that. Your turn, Van. Whoa, that's a really good play there, kiddo. Keep this up and you might end up going pro when you're older. I love you. She's so cute. Maybe. I'm just glad we're having fun. Are you not having fun too? I am. I'm having lots of fun. And it's because you are, Van. You've been so happy lately. You're always smiling now that Agnes and Fairy and Aaron and Reset are here. Ah. What? Was I not happy before that? You ain't wrong, kid. Not a lot to be happy about back when I just started. Just a bunch of shady jobs. I was just seeing the worst in people. I thought I knew what I was getting into, but spent too long surrounded by nothing but darkness, and you eventually go blind. I don't think I can thank you enough, kiddo. That bright smile of yours was like a lifeline for me, even when everything else in my life was grim. If only you knew how special you are. No wonder your granddad's so crazy about you. Hey, are you listening to me? It's your turn, Van. Come on. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Yooms. Okay, my next move is, hey, you punk. Was that him calling? Don't you think it's about time I had my granddaughter back? It's getting late. Crap, I lost track of time. Sorry, kiddo. We'll have to finish our match another day. Aw, but I want to keep playing. But okay, I had fun. Look, Grandpa. Look, I learned how to play chess. Now we can play together. Ah, that's why she wanted me to teach her. On a second thought, I may have been too strict. You can keep playing with her good for nothing neighbor. Just make sure you don't go to bed too late. Really? Yep, you earned it for making your old grandpa proud. Just promise to not keep your mom waiting or she might get mad. Yay, I promise. She is that granddaughter or daughter that just gets whatever she wants because she's so stinking cute. You're such a sucker for Yoons. Can't imagine there's much you wouldn't do for her. No one asked you. Let's split into teams. Me and Grandpa against you, Van. 2-on-1? Well, that ain't fair, but I'm in. If I get to play your granddad, then that means I don't have to hold back, and I don't think so. Only one of us gets to look good in front of you, and I'm certain you understand who it'll be. The three of them kept playing deep into the night until an exasperated Paulette finally came to check on
More! Teach me more! I can't wait to play.
them. Whoever does her voices has got a cute voice too. Okay, so we've got her connection all the way up.
What's next?
All right, I'll do the random person at the end. So let's go ahead and do a secret meeting with Prince Sharid. Prince Sharid's in the capital and got in touch with me out of nowhere. He literally just saw each other, but whatever. He wants me to accompany him on something. Just hope it's nothing headache inducing. All right. Fan headed to meetup location indicated by mail. Fan over here. What the fuck is he hiding in the bushes for? My thanks for coming out here. It's been a few hours, yes. Thank you for answering my call. Why are you hiding there? I know you're good with arts and everything, but don't you have your right hand with you? Or even just one bodyguard? As I wrote to you, I managed to lose them for the moment. Shall we be off then? Let us share this night as men, savoring all the dazzling delights of Edith's nightlife. Already kind of regretting this. How the hell did he escape Najee 30 minutes prior? Coward's Film Festival, film culture is truly impressive. Big studio and small, they all managed to release some rather fine pieces of cinema. That ordinary members of the public have places like this that they can visit to enjoy such works is also wonderful. We really must work to further their spread to El Saim. When you agreed, Najee? Yes, our time at the film festival really heightened my appreciation for movies. Well then, now to decide our next destination. Any ideas? Shouldn't we call it an evening, Your Highness? You have meetings with other Calvardian business scheduled for tomorrow and beyond, after all. I suppose you're right. Very well. Let's return to the hotel. As you wish. I'll have them send the car to you. What is it? What? There's been a collision along our route back. Give me the details. I need to know exactly what's going on. We can't risk exposing His Highness to any potential danger, no matter how slight. A team, go to the scene and report what you find. B team, search for any viable substitute routes we could take if necessary. He just gave it a slip. You sure it was okay if he would slip out like that? I guess that's up to you, isn't it? Given the situation, if by some off chance something would happen to me, I dare say the obvious person to hold responsible would be. That's fucked up. Scratch that. I don't. I don't just kind of regret this. I want to erase all evidence that this ever happened and then book it out of here. Now, don't be like that. There's no one better to fulfill this role than you. Think of this as a symbol of my trust. Fine. Where do you want to go anyway? Excellent. You're everything I hoped for, Van. I've marked a few places I was hoping to visit. The one closest by would be. I knew he'd want to go there. Oh, excellent, excellent. So this is the rock and roll that's been so popular lately. I dare say the fervor of this music could even sweeten your way. We can get closer to the stage, and let us do so. Hey man, that's a wild get up. This your first time at a live show? Come on man, get into the rhythm. Just match the energy and go wild. Go wild? So, like this? Every one of them goddamn suits around here, these parts are so. Yep. They're just something else, huh? Drunk ass. We run the country, they say. Bunch of BS is what it is. You're right, yes. Though I say that applies to more than just the government. The hierarchy breeds haves and have nots, and this zeitgeist? Zeitgeist? Uh, noblesse. Oblige instills some sense of duty among the upper class. Was that? Look at Fancy Pants here, talking like he knows everything. Why don't you go back to looking down on us peasants from your penthouse? Or what hit boy hit the hick? He's harmless, man. Give him a break. I'll treat you to a round if you look the other way for me. Now there's a guy who knows what's up. He thought he was really having like intelligent conversation with him. Well, this isn't going as smoothly as I hope. Dan and Cherie toured some of the entertainment venues before heading to the bathhouse to wash off all the sweat and secondhand booze. Bro even got the shades on in there. This is great. These baths have a different feel to them compared to your average hammam. They're the best place I know for when you need a pick me up. Can only imagine what it must be like talking with the big boss. Indeed, I can't go into detail about what we discussed, of course, but one might certainly describe our meeting as taxing, to say the least. I will say, for a man so powerful, he was fairly candid, somewhat anticlimactic, really. But I suppose that's what it takes to win such a broad support amongst the public after the distrust garnered following the war and economic crisis. He's a force to be reckoned with, that's for damn sure. I know he's up to something with Renee. Between you and me, I believe my sister would have done a far better job navigating that conversation than I did. I forgot you had a sister. Isn't she a fair bit younger than you? That's right. Though her age belies her intellect, her mind is quite sharp, but unfortunately her tongue is far sharper. She always feels the need to get a word in edgewise, under the pretext of supporting me as the heir to El Sahib's throne. She and my father, the Grand Prince, both have lofty expectations for me. I hope that when the time comes, I'll be able to meet them. Sounds pretty rough. You got a lot riding on your shoulders. You're not wrong. I wish to broaden my horizons. Also, I can make El Sahim a nation capable of standing on par with the Muria's great powers. That's why I decided to come to the Republic. I wanted to study it and take in as much as I could. It's not nothing wrong with that. That's actually pretty smart. That was the plan anyway. Despite that, all I did was at first was indulge night after night. Not that I didn't enjoy that, mind you, but that free time just left me thinking. What would he say if he were here? What would he do if he was in my shoes? He. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, you mean that wandering bard, yeah? Marcel knows him. He told me a little about him while we were in Tharbad. He's quite the guy. I caught wind of a lot of what he got up to through work 2 years ago. Very same. He traveled to the continent from a young age, advocating for harmony between nations. And he's talking about shit. Why can't I think of his name right now? God, this actually gonna bother me. Olivier. I had the pleasure of meeting him once before he come to visit El Sahim, and I saw firsthand what a kind man he really is. Quite the charmer he is. It wasn't long before I held him in the highest esteem. And that's what I've been chasing the whole time, following his example, growing and bettering myself for that goal. Interesting. I fear however, that I can never measure up to him. He's special in his own right, and I worry I'll never reach the pedestal I put him on. It feels as though I'm following after a mirage in the desert, so tantalizing, yet forever just out of my reach. That's interesting. I don't remember him bringing up. I really don't remember him bringing up Olivier before. Crazy. Didn't realize you had such deep thoughts. Not like I want to tell you what to do or anything, but it looks to me like you gotta start living your own life. My own life? Elaborate. At the end of the day, you gotta strive for something. More than just being a copycat. Can't always live in the shadow. You're the only one who could change. You can only one that can choose how to live your life. So what if you get a little lost in the desert? It's not all sand. An oasis will pop up here and there for you to rest when you're weary. And you know how I'm so sure? Because there are suckers like me who choose to be a Spriggan. Now that's a dark and uncertain path. But what I'm trying to get at is that there is not just one way to live life or achieve a goal. Everyone has their own compass. He's right. But what do I know? I'm just an outcast. So maybe don't put so much stock into what I say. On the contrary, my friend, what you said has done a lot to put my mind and heart at ease. I never thought I'd be taking life lessons from the likes of you. It seems you perhaps lived a richer life than I first thought. Richer is one way I putting it. Don't know if I agree though. I'm just a handyman who's been in business for a while now. Did you have a nice bath, Your Highness? I've come to pick you up. Had a feeling she'd be waiting. Well, you finally found me, Najee. Or knowing you, you probably didn't even lose me in the first place. I bet you didn't. I'm leaning towards the latter. I definitely found it strange you somehow managed to shake off Zemuria's most fearsome bodyguard. I'll take that as a compliment. Had it been anyone else but you, I wouldn't have allowed him to remain alone. So long as His Highness had a fruitful night out, I suppose it was worth the trouble. There you go. Always a step ahead of me. Thank you, Fan. I learned a lot during our rendezvous this evening. I feel as though I've peered a little into those unknowable depths of yours. I pray you find great success with your assignment in Basel, not only as a client who's retained your services, but as a friend who has bared much to you now, literally and figuratively. Dude, right here. Thanks, Your Highness. I promise we'll do what we can to deliver you results. So, like, I didn't know if I was gonna like that guy at first because I kind of thought that maybe he was, you know, kind of chilling in the cut, and he like how him and Najee rolled up on Van Damme the first time and tried to fight him. You know, I kind of thought maybe he had something going on in the background, but it seems like an alright dude. I guess only time will tell. This hasn't been such a bad night after all.
One
And
of
so
these
far.
days, you'll have to come to Elsheim. My sister and I would gladly welcome you.
Okay, so we got his. We got a sun lamp. Interesting item. What does that do? Ooh, that is a great fucking item. Yes, and that is going
Sure thing.
directly
I'll tune up your orbment.
on our girl here. Or should I put it on? Yeah, she's at 393. Yeah, I may give it to her so I can get her magic up. It's actually a great fucking item though. Real shit. Yeah, gets her to about 370. I'm with it. Don't know why the hell they keep sticking fairy in her place. I can't even change it. Alright, let's get ready to check out who the mystery person is. The rumored street performer. There's a street musician that's quickly become the talk of the town over at the harbor. Rumor has it they'll be playing over at the station tonight. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. So maybe I'll drop in if I have the time. Wonder if it's Elliot. Fan made his way over to the station to see a street musician performance. No, who is that? Is that Nina? That is Nina.
Thank you, everyone. I love you. I hope we meet again.
She can't even hide the pennant, man. You were great today. I can't wait to hear your next song. I'll be back again for sure. Why don't she just do it in public? It's not like she can do both. She's got plenty of people doing it. Acting and singing. Let's see. Sorry, but I'm done for the day. Just here to say I liked your performance. Ever thought of putting a single out? It'd sell like hotcakes for sure. Thanks for the vote of confidence. However, there's no shortage of capable artists out there who can write and perform at my level. The music industry is hard to break into. That's definitely true for no-name artists. But you and I both know your songs would take the world by storm if you use your real name. Let's continue this conversation elsewhere, shall we? She really think she was like fooling them? I'm surprised you saw through my disguise. I even changed the tone of my voice. How'd you know it was me? It mostly came down to luck. I wasn't 100% sure of myself. If I only knew you from your movies, you'd have me a fool for sure. But I've seen you up close and personal several times at this point. I need to get my act together. I never been found out before, so maybe I was getting a little careless. So you like doing stuff like this? I do. I enjoy going out in the skies from time to time. It makes for good practice as well. When I'm on the set, everyone knows I'm playing a part. But when I'm out in the wild, I can take on any role. Oh, I get it. I can take on any role I want, and no one will know I'm acting. It's made for a fun little hobby. So you're acting on the clock and in your downtime. Damn. Talk about being dedicated to your craft. I suppose. I just can't get enough of it. Although, it mostly stems from a complex I've had since I was a child. I don't exactly have a distinct self, Perhaps that's why I've always wanted to act like someone else, and why I ultimately gravitated toward acting. Interesting. Or maybe I just wanted something that would help me avert my eyes from that uncomfortable truth. My motivation for choosing this career path is purely selfish. I'm sure my fans would be let down if they knew. I wouldn't necessarily call it, yeah, I wouldn't call it selfish. It's normal to want to change something you don't like about yourself. You think so? I know so. That said, your hobby's only going to get harder the higher up you get on the ladder of fame. But I thought you needed me to tell you that. Yes, I know that all too well. The risk of me getting recognized will only grow as I get more famous. I just realized that her hat says disguise. Talking about putting it on the fucking nose, bruh. But a mountain challenge will only serve to make success all the more sweet. All that talk about not having a distinct self was a big fat lie. What do you said it yourself. The challenge makes success all the more sweet. Those are the words of someone who gets fired up when the odds are stacked against them. That's a pretty unique quality. And it's one that no one I know has. Look, she didn't even know it. It's not half as unique as your willingness to turn people's words against them. Hey, I'm just trying to help a friend believe in themselves a little. Oh, I know. I'm only teasing you a little. Really, though, thank you. I feel better about this now. Glad to help. Anyway, please don't tell anyone about this hobby of mine. I like it to be our special little secret. Sure thing. She really knows how to knock you off your feet. Guess she ain't an award-winning actress for nothing. So the one thing I've liked about this game in these side quests and these things like this is there seems to be a more real grounded and down to earth type of thing in these quests. Like you're always helping somebody kind of gain some knowledge of something psychologically or physically, or you're doing something like that, and it just feels more authentic, I guess I'll say. Like it's something that could actually happen, like and then you go back to the older games, and some of the quests were fine, but some of them kind of seem very bland, or like right or on the nose, or it's just like you just had to kind of just mush through it, but there wasn't a lot of substance in some of it. I thought the best things that they did was when they talked about the past. Like there was one that was really great between Reen and Ash, when he was really just trying to figure out why Ash has so much anger and stuff, and then you end up finding out that Ash was the forgotten child from what happened to Hamel. And is it Hamel or Hamel? I forget how it's pronounced. But basically, that's the village where Joshua was from that burned down, that from the war and stuff that happened. They destroyed the damn village. And came there and they killed Joshua's sister. It was just terrible shit. But when you find out about like all this resentment and stuff he held over that situation, you kind of start to understand why he's like this loud mouth little jerk, because he doesn't really have a filter, and it's because he thinks all these people played this part kind of in him being alone most of his life, like it's and he kind of is taking his anger out on the world. And I think stuff like that is really, really cool, and when it's written well and things like that. But then you have your other missions that's kind of like just fodder and filler, and it's like there was a lot of that going on sometimes. But these just feel like seeing Van's relationship with Yoon, just playing chess, and she's having a moment. She just really wanted to play with Van, just so he'd have fun, like that type of stuff. I think it's cool. Sorry to go on that long soliloquy, but just explain that. All right, after he departed, Van resumed his patrol once more.
Now, who should I be next? See if you can spot me next time.
Oh shit, what's going? She gonna be somewhere she ain't got no business. right. Leader of Hope. All right. So now we'll head to the movies.
Ladder launched.
Yep. Is there a quest there? Let me go do the movie first.
Taking off now.
I didn't think it was a damn quest. Looked like I was wrong.
Thank you for your visit today.
Let me see.
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin. If you have a ticket, please.
I need to figure out. I don't look at this enough too, and I need to start. So it's pretty good with everybody else, but Aaron. Need to get Judith going. Hermes. Yeah, all these other people are kind of. I'm gonna have to look over this. I don't look at it enough. Even the bestiary, like you don't really have to scan. It kind of just happens now. So like, it's been no serious reason to do that. I can't believe after all that we're still only at a C. Shit. Okay, so we got 4 of the Genesis so far. I completely forgot about them damn things. And we've been sitting here collecting them the whole time. Alright, let's see.
Hello.
What's playing? Wolves Requiem, Silver Curious, Golden
We
Blood.
have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Try to see which movies do I have. So if you need to check to see what movies you've seen, you come here. I haven't seen the director's cut of that, but I guess we're gonna go ahead and do the Wolves Requiem right now.
Hello.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
We can only do one? Oh shit, I thought we could invite somebody. Alright. Oh well. Ron, a young officer of the law, is hot on the heels of a gang he once had ties to. While pursuing the case, he meets a girl named Michelle. She is free from the clutches of the gang, but they saddle her with an insurmountable debt, with little hope of paying it off. Ron takes it upon himself to look after the girl, who begins to develop feelings for the young officer. Before she can act on it, however, the gang finds her and snatches her away once again. Fueled by the fires of rage, Ron rushes into the hideout and enrages the gangsters in a gunfight. He emerges victorious by the skin of his teeth. Actually, sounds like it'd be a dope-ass movie. He rescues Michelle from her captivity, and the two embrace each other at last, overjoyed to have made it out alive. And it was at that moment where he fucked up. No, I'm just playing. I just had to say it. It was at that moment when one of the fallen gangsters lifted his quivering hand and pulled the trigger. Oh shit. Yep. Yeah.
Michelle, hold on.
Damn, he shot the girl. Dang.
Ron. Are you all right? You're not hurt, are you?
It's fucked up.
I'm fine. See? Not a single scratch on me.
Thank goodness. I fulfilled my promise then. You remember it, right? You're always protecting everyone. So one day, I'll be the one who protects you.
Of course I remember. Save your strength, Michelle. Help will arrive at any moment. Hey, over here! I need a medic now!
Ron, your arms are so warm. When you hold me like this, my fear just melts away.
Bro, holy shit. That was actually well done. I see why that movie won the festival. I really can see it. Like, it seems like it'd be a great movie. And she was doing her thing. I see why her and the other dude won those awards for that movie. I feel like that would probably be a cool ass movie. Damn. That's actually pretty cool that they actually give it substance after you see that. Like, dang, that might have been pretty dope. Hey, is that Van I see? Really? What is he doing here? Asian? Didn't realize you were here. This time of day is the only stretch I get to myself. He filled me in on everything that happened around the film festival in Tharbad. That's how I learned about the movie, and it went in the first Leon Dior. When I saw what they were doing reruns, I couldn't pass up seeing it. Makes sense. It won that award for a damn good reason. It's probably the best movie released this year, a real masterpiece. Not to mention that Nina Finley and her co-star both took the awards, Best Actress and Best Actor, on top of that. I can see why. It was great stuff. Lots of macho action and just as much romance that really pulls at your heartstrings. I loved it. It's impressive how gritty it manages to depict the conflict between the police and the gang while still being so entertaining to watch. Makes me want to follow Leslie Lamb's work and see what else he puts out. Can't say I blame you. The press loves him just as much as the movie nerds like me. I have to imagine he's knee deep in his next film by now. Looking forward to checking it out as a fan when it's out myself. Fans' conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby, and their van got on the rest of his evening. It looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. Yep. Alright, now let's go see what the quest is.
Let's do this.
What the hell?
One bullet can change your fate.
He's right.
What's next?
One bullet damn sure can change the fate. I'm actually gonna save. I haven't saved in a while. Let me throw one here.
Kid, wolves.
Alright, what is going on here? The hell, man? Who do you guys think that... Wait, who do you guys think they are? Chill it, Downey. I don't get... Wait, what? I get how you feel, but shouting doing nothing for us. But I'm not letting them get away with this. Hell no. Not without street racer pride on the line. Oh, were they street racers? Seconded. We should take our chance while we can. What's going on here? Van? Guess I could let you know. There's this bunch of street racers causing trouble for us ever since they turned up in the capital. They're taunting us, I tell you. They drive like madmen around town just to get on our nerves. I ran my car into the guardrail thanks to their dumbasses. Just thinking about it gets me angry all over again. This is Fast and the Furious and shit. Like, the hand-me-down I got from Downey got trashed real bad too. Dude, she had to be sent to the body shop. How can I let loose and enjoy a sweet drive with them tearing it up around town? Yeah, they sound pretty bad. Who we dealing with here? They call themselves the High Bloods. Who the fuck calls themselves the High Bloods as car racers? Like, as street racers? Think about that shit. Alright, never mind. There's 4 of them. and they all come from Racion. They used to stick to their turf, but they recently started moving here. They're all rich kids, obviously, and their cars are really souped up. What's more, their leader, Lucio, is the grandson of ETWS's current company president. He's got a modded ETWS sports car. Ain't no slouch as a driver either. Last we raced, he passed me by like I was just crawling through the street. Can you believe that? Hold up. You said it was the the ETWS's president's grandson? Man, that sucks. Last thing you need is someone related to the company top brass being a dick. And he's not the worst of it. There's another guy that's even more reckless driver. His name is Damien. And he styles himself as the main fighter. He's all cocky, taunting us from the bike, just because he could take tighter turns than any of our cars can. He's the one that did my baby in. I'll never forget that bastard. Never. So what, Jonathan Majors that made it to this movie too? He played Damien on Creed 3. What's going on with him? He's better. He thinks he's better than us as car drivers, does he? So what are you planning to do about these guys? Surely you're not just gonna let them keep running wild. Look at Van stirring shit up. Definitely not. We tried warning them over and over to stop behaving like this, but it's falling on deaf ears. Since they're not heeding warnings like that, I tried talking to Lucio directly. Only thing he said was, if you want us to leave, you'll have to beat best in the race. We're actually on our way to race right now. Yeah, guess my time is just that good. You can say that. There's four from me and Graham are the only ones with rides right now. And it's not even counting the car specs and driving ability. Hate to admit it, but it's stacked and not in our favor. But we can't just give up. Yeah, better to lose outright than to flake out on them and just lose by default. Not like we're hoping to lose though. We're not backing down until they're on the ground. Wish us luck. I don't want to sit back and let a bunch of rich assholes wreak havoc in Edith. Maybe I can lend them a hand here. Alright, we'll accept the quest. Mind if I join? I appreciate the sentiment, but this is our problem to deal with. Wouldn't be right to drag you into it. Hard disagree. This goes beyond just you. It involves all car lovers now. As a fellow driver myself, I can't just stand back and let a bunch of punks with no sense of safe driving screw up my home up. I want to teach them a lesson. Now that's what I like to hear. Don't see why you can't join. Why not let him? Alright, thanks man. You're really saving our asses here. You might honestly be the best help we could have got. I respect you a lot, man. Thanks for saying so. That still leaves the problem of dealing with Damien though. I'm no biker, so I'm not going to be able to help there. Not so sure how we're going to deal with that niggling little detail. Well, that was perfect, and she just showed right up. Still got the helmet on and everything. That's all for today. Now back to my bike. What's that say? High speed on one side. What's the other side say? Acceleration? Why are you all gathered here? Hermes, your timing couldn't be any better. Got some free time on your hands? Huh? I mean, I'm done for the day, so I guess I do. Alright. This is like it's gonna get crazy. I'm gonna end here. I guess Hermes is gonna race. I wonder if we'll actually see her face after this. You know she's gonna be gorgeous. You just know it. You know she's gonna be gorgeous. Hands down. But I wonder if we're gonna see it. But I'll end here. When we come back, we'll be dealing with this quest race in the capital, I think it was called. But thank you all for rocking with me. I appreciate everyone checking out the videos as always. New to the channel, tap that like button for your boy. And subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.